Others are speculating that it was because the other night at that press conference, he said,
we want truth.
yeah. So,
hi, everyone. My name is Summer Joy from the Letterside Lounge, and I'm here with my dad.
how's it going, guys?
Today, we've got a few short news updates for you, including Mariah May's name change, Gunther's new title reign, an update on Ron killings, Asuka's return, Shane McMahon's comments on his meeting with Tony Khan last year, and some updates on the American Gladiator return.
With The Miz.
Yes, hosted
Cool.
by The Miz.
All right, kick us off, pal. What do you got?
So,
Hold it. You got the papes.
I got the papes.
You got the papes.
I got the papes.
I should have worn my papes hat.
And I got the papes on my
You got the
MacBook.
digital papes.
Yep,
I got the other papes.
the e-papes.
We might get to the old wrestling quiz.
Whoa! We've never made it there, guys.
So get it rolling.
Okay, so
You know what this how the song goes.
keep rolling. All right. So on last night's edition of NXT, Mariah May's name change was announced to be Blake Monroe, which at first I thought it should have been Mariah Monroe, to be honest, because that has quite of a ring to it. But that was before I found out that the name Blake is also the name of her niece. So it's like a
cool.
little tribute to
Okay.
her. So yeah.
I like it.
Exactly. I like it now. Now I like it. I don't know why. I don't know, guys. I guess, like, you don't say that because it's just her name if you're watching NXT, you know what I mean? So I'm glad I know. I'm glad I know now.
I like to know that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we live in a day and age where everybody knows all of this gossipy crap. I like to know some of that kind of stuff because you can either relate a little bit more sometimes or whatever. I think it's because, to me, that's something like I do.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we think it's cool.
Yeah, it makes it much more intentional than just like Blake Monroe.
Than just one of the writers in there said,
yeah, exactly.
you're going to be Blake Monroe.
Yeah, so
Because that's what I was thinking.
that's
Somebody said.
me too. I was like,
here
are
we
you
go.
freaking kidding me? Because I was like, Ricky Starks to Ricky Saints wasn't a big jump. So going from Mariah May to Blake Monroe, I was like, what are we doing, guys? But now I know that it's all good. And Monroe is after Marilyn Monroe, who is her what do you call that? Her idol.
Cool.
Yep.
I can see that.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I think she's going to do really good too.
Me too. Looking forward to it. We need some positive change.
Yeah, we do.
I like it.
I hope she's on Evolution. Anyway.
Yeah, she should be, right?
Yeah. Okay. So on Monday night's edition of Monday Night Raw, Jey Uso's championship reign came to an end after being choked out by Gunther. Some are speculating that this will mean some time off for Jey Uso after the long and brutal run he has been on. He held the belt for 51 days after eventually losing it to Gunther again.
Others are speculating that it was because the other night at that press conference, he said,
we want truth.
yeah. So some are speculating that had something to do with him dropping that belt. But anyway, I like Gunther.
Yeah, me
and
too.
Jay's probably banged up and heading home for a while. It was cool his son was there.
Yeah, really. Isn't that funny, guys? I should have known.
No, well, he knows the drill.
Yeah, and he's probably on summer break now, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
depending on where they live.
So
it's cool to me. I like it. I don't know. I like
the
seeing the
family stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we're not just plain old fans.
Yeah.
We're weirdo fans, I guess, because we love the story that leads to the predetermination. Right?
Yeah.
We love the story involved in it. You're a big theater person. I like theater of all kinds, and drama and stuff like that. No, I do, because it makes life
interesting.
Yeah, it brings it up a level, so keep it rolling, pal. What you got?
So, next up, we've got an update on Ron Killings, who made an appearance on Monday Night Raw to let the fans know that the truth set him free. He cut his hair to a big reaction from the live crowd, marking an end of an era. And according to a Fightful Select report, there has not been any announcements about his booking, but Killings does want to have a serious run before he hangs up his boots. The superstar also took to social media earlier yesterday to send out a thank you message reading, "How you? Y'all brought me back. They heard, listened, felt, and understood. Thank you at Triple H and at WWE. And man, thank you, Nick Khan, for allowing R-Truth to set me free. I'm driving now. I am Ron Killings. I am the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now put some respect on my name."
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm glad he's back, that's for sure.
Yeah, me too.
I think they missed just in my opinion, they missed the opportunity to tell a really cooler story, and Triple H could have came out there and cut his hair off. Triple H could have shaved his head.
Yeah.
But what's going on, in my opinion, is that the combination of these ticket prices and the entertainment value, I think we're doing some sort of experiment on how much we can charge for
Yeah.
So
For how much effort
it seems
has to be
like
put
some
in
kind
by
of that mistest
backstage.
thing. Who's banging on that door?
I don't know.
Anyway, they're going to have to keep rocking. We're going to keep filming.
So.
All right, let's start over. Maybe we ought to start with that women's match. You read good, but there was knocking and shit. Let's
Okay.
let it roll, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Asuka, who has been out of in-ring action since Backlash 2024, when her and Kairi Sane lost the Tag Team Championship titles, will make her return on next week's Monday Night Raw. She will compete in a fatal four-way match against Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez, and Ivy Nile. The winner will advance to the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Roxanne Perez has already advanced to the semifinals after beating Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, and Liv Morgan on during Monday's Fatal 4-Way.
I'm looking forward to her return.
Me too.
She's very theatrical. I love the theater involved in the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I'm glad she's back.
I'm really glad she's back.
Yep.
I just kind of wish they kept it a surprise.
Yeah, I know. There's no surprises hardly anymore.
Because after being out for that long with such a brutal injury, I think it would have been so much more rewarding for her and for all the fans for her to just come out and have such a big reaction for everybody who's there and everybody watching at home. I don't know. I would have enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but
I hate to be picking on it.
I know, me too.
We didn't start this to pick on the product.
Exactly.
But, I mean, there's been a big change.
Yeah.
There's a lack of creativity. And I think they're doing this stuff because now they're worrying about ratings and ticket sales.
I think that must be.
Yeah, so they're trying to hook people
Nikki
with these
Bella,
returns.
they announced that she was
why
coming
would you
out.
do that?
When I was thinking about it, it would have been so much cooler if nobody saw Nikki Bella and then you cut to women in the back who aren't Nikki Bella talking hey, did you see Nikki Bella today in catering? Or something like that and just start the buzz that she might be there and then have her actually come out.
Yeah.
I feel I don't know, that
would have been great. It would have been a huge improvement.
Much better than what happened.
It would have been. I mean, I'm not going to start. I don't want to pick on it.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, guys.
No, they're
Lighter side.
To me, I crave that creativity that we're lacking. We're lacking creativity. It feels like to me. Feels like the magic went out. I think they raised the prices too high, and now it's money instead of magic. There needs to be some magic. Something's going to happen here. Mm-hmm. At some point, we're going to get to the point where they're charging too much. But the problem is the crowd changed.
Yeah.
We know it did.
Yeah.
We felt the change, and we really knew it changed because we were in the frog in the water.
Yeah.
It slowly changed. Mm-hmm. Then we hit an indie show with a little crowd, and it was holy moly.
Yeah.
This is what we remember.
Yeah.
Right? Because people are paying more money, and I think I think there's a slightly different crowd. They changed it now to try to market it as higher level entertainment, driving these prices up, and it's changing the atmosphere.
Yeah. Theater has always been meant for the masses, any kind of theater, and I feel like wrestling is no different. So now they're trying to make it not for the masses because they want whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, they want that elite money, or they want people pounding their credit cards up and staying in that basement. And that's a bad idea, guys. That's a bad idea. Get yourselves out of that basement and stop cranking them credit cards up to go to these shows. Fatherly advice. Okay, go ahead. Keep it rolling.
So, last year, a meeting between Tony Khan and Shane McMahon took place at an airport in Texas, shortly after it was confirmed to have happened by Tony Khan. A few days ago, McMahon shared his perspective and thoughts on the meeting with TMZ Sports, saying, quote, "I had a meeting with AEW and wish them continued success, but it's not WWE, it's not the company that I helped build." However, he did make sure to mention that the wrestling business is uncertain and anything is possible regarding him being part of AEW in the future.
No, that's good. At least that's open.
Yeah, he's not completely writing it off. And continued success means they're doing something right.
They are, right?
I love AEW.
I think it's
I'm
just
really
not
excited.
getting viewed again.
Yeah.
Like it needs some more time to get people back. And I'll tell you what, as WWE continues to struggle creativity-wise, more people will put their eyes on AEW. Tonight's a 4-hour show. That's going to be a struggle for me. I've been up. I hardly got any sleep. Thankfully, we're doing this early. But the long shows are hard. But I'll tell you what, at least AEW, they keep it banging the whole way through.
Yeah.
So, and they've gotten better with their promos and their backstage stuff. And it's a good TV show.
It really is.
Yeah. We haven't been to a show in a while. They cut off the loop that they did up in Connecticut.
Bring it back to Connecticut and
Yeah, I
Pennsylvania.
mean, that's far for us, though. We still got to drive 2 hours and we stay in a hotel and everything when they come. But at least it's in our general area.
Yeah.
And we've hoteled it and bought tickets and stuff to go to those shows. And we're looking forward to going to another one to see how the crowd feels. Again, right?
Yes. Come back.
Yeah. What do you got next, pal?
So, for my final story, final that I have written out. Some updates on the American Gladiators. I guess, what is that called? Revival?
I don't know. It used to be called American Gladiator. All I know about it is I heard The Miz was going to be hosting it.
Yes. So The Miz is hosting, and a couple more people are now part of it that are and were part of the wrestling world.
Well, recently let go. I should talk into the microphone. I'm bad at wandering around, guys. I step away because I don't want to breathe into the thing. Then I forget to zoom back in. Okay, go ahead.
So, Eric Bugenhagen, aka formerly known as Rick Boogs,
Oh, good.
and TNA/OVW.
The only thing I didn't know is how to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
We know who Boogs is, though.
Yes.
He's entertaining.
Yeah.
He's entertaining. His Instagram is very entertaining. He's an entertaining guy. That's cool. He's alive at that show up. So he's going to be a gladiator. They got to
I
get
think
by.
so.
Yeah,
All I could see is that he's going to be part of it.
That's cool. When's that start? You don't know yet?
I don't think they filmed it yet.
Okay. We'll look into it. If there's a start date, we'll put it in here.
I think they wrote The Miz off TV recently, so they're probably filming it now or soon.
Who else? Well, rather than flounder, let's see if we can find it. We'll type it in. What's next?
TNA and OVW talent Jessie Godderz, who was on Big Brother, Wrestlers, and House of Villains, is also set to be part of American Gladiators.
Yeah.
Per Fightful Select.
That's cool. I'm not familiar with.
Me neither, but he looks familiar. I did look up his picture, so I don't know.
We don't watch none of those reality shows. We watch OVW sometimes.
Yeah, and TNA.
Because there's so much wrestling on, it's hard to watch it all.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, we've watched some of it and thought it was really cool. And if it was around here, we'd be there every week. Right?
Yes.
If it was in our area,
Yeah.
if there was a regular, routinely shot show like that, we'd go every week. It'd be
That'd
cool.
be really fun.
Anything else, kiddo?
Not on there, but I do have my computer because I've realized that between the time that I write the scripts, that I find the news, finish writing the scripts, print the scripts, get ready to film, and film, news could be out by then.
Yeah, something could have popped up.
So
we're going to work on doing this here.
yes, so I'm going to have my
Checking stuff
computer here
quick.
from now on. And then, look, just now.
Good. What do you got?
Oh, so per Fightful Select, we have the headline reads, "Why full matches have been uploaded to AEW YouTube of late."
Why?
So apparently, as of recently, they've been posting some of their biggest matches on YouTube.
I think I did catch that because I seen a Osprey. I didn't watch it, but I noticed an Osprey match pop up. Some of his matches are amazing. Remember that match of my life?
Yes.
TNA?
Yes.
That was the match of my life, and that was a hell of a mic job. And what happened after that's another story
Well,
for another day. No, really, right? He's got Make Believe Pro Wrestling now. Shout out to them. I wish you success. If we're ever up there, we will be going, right?
yes. So apparently, some of the clips that are currently up, which have been hard to find in the past because AEW hasn't really had like a catalog, but they've gotten that recently with the whole HBO Max service streaming.
Yeah, we
thing.
don't have that.
Yeah,
so.
we haven't looked into that yet.
But they have their library on there?
Yes, I think it
We
seems
should
like
look
it.
into getting that. Because I like AEW. It's just hard to find on our TV sometimes the way it gets recorded. So Max might be cool.
It looks like some exclusive, there's some exclusions to what's on HBO Max, but they're putting more stuff on YouTube now to see how fans react to it being on social media, because a lot of the things that they're posting got big pops initially when it was posted on social media.
Yeah, well, WWE posts stuff like as it's happening almost, it seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, they have.
No, they do.
They got their finger on the button, man. I only know that because Dr. Chris said it, and then I checked, and he was right.
Sometimes I go on there to see what's happening, like, for the rest of the show, and there's already clips from the show that I'm watching from, like, it's crazy.
Now, I'm going to look for a test question for you, pal.
Okay.
We might have to crack this one up. How long we got going on here so far?
23 minutes, but a lot of it's being cut.
Okay. All right, I'm going to brave the lights. Guys, I got sensitive eyes, so I rock the shades a lot because these lights wear me down, man. But
So, in addition to Rick Boogs and Jessie Godderz, there are several other wrestling names that are going to be involved, and they're expected to be revealed soon.
an American Gladiator.
Yes, per
All right.
wrestling headlines. And as for when, so the exact date, JK. It's going to run from November 1st to December 21st, 2025.
Oh, that's cool. Christmas.
Hey.
Christmas season.
That's cool. Nice.
All right.
I'm excited.
Cool.
I think it'll be fun.
All right, guys. Now we're going to roll into the ultimate wrestling quiz. And today, I'm prepared.
Hey. I wish there was a
Unlike
drum roll.
last time. Unlike last time. All right, are you ready for the ultimate wrestling quiz? Question chosen at random by me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Which wrestler was known as the American Dream? A. Ric Flair. B. Larry Bird. C. Cody Rhodes. D. Dusty Rhodes.
I'm going to have to go with D.
Dusty Rhodes.
Yep. at the Ultimate Wrestling.
Thanks
Guys,
for joining
we got
us.
this at Dollar General.
Yeah. And
No,
I'll
I'm
tell you
kidding.
what, I've been looking at this thing and I'm like, I started reading it because I'm doing this thing. I got to read 8 pages today. And I was joking around with Summer. I said, I got to read my pages. And I ran by and grabbed this. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, who wrote these articles? I don't even see where they say who wrote them.
You know what would be cool if we made a magazine?
But I mean, is this like one of them generated things?
I don't
Are
know.
they doing that now? Even pumping
Oh,
out?
I hope
Are they
not.
pumping out paper generated stuff?
Papes.
So
Oh,
anyway,
no. Okay.
we're not sure, guys, but
Nope.
we know the answer to that question was right.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Hey.
Thank you for watching.
Tune into AEW tonight, 4-hour show. Let us know what you think of tonight's show because we're going to be doing AEW content really soon. We've been distracted with all this WWE back behind this curtain drama.
There's been a lot. AEW stuff seems like it's kept in closer now than it used to be, especially. So, which is good.
It's weird. It's like
It's like they're switched now. You used
It's
to hear
that
nothing about
wrestling,
WWE, but everything about AEW, and
it's
now
the-
it's the opposite.
the pro wrestling magical muse is like. I hope tonight's show is good
Me too.
because we're going to be watching.
Let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about.
Please like and subscribe, guys.
Yes, please.
Thanks a lot for watching to this point. Really appreciate it.